Hey everyone, welcome back to Fast Food and Barbecue. So tonight we're going to be making beef and broccoli. I have a bunch of leftover steak from my MSG steak of the night, so I said, let's make some beef and broccoli. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the sauce. First we're going to go in with soy sauce. Normally it calls for dark soy sauce. I don't have any, so we're just going to use regular soy sauce. Alright, that's that. Next we're going to go in with some oyster sauce. Kind of eyeballing it. Get it out of the bottle. It's thick stuff. There we go. Perfect. Probably about a tablespoon, probably about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then we're going with some mirin. Normally they call for rice cooking wine or Shaoxing, but all you have is mirin. It's basically a Japanese, sweet Japanese cooking wine. So I'm going to throw a little bit of that in there. And then we're going with a little bit of 5-spice powder. Probably about a teaspoon or so. Just like that. Then we're going with some black pepper. And then some beef stock. Then we're going to add a little sugar to that. And some cornstarch. This cornstarch is basically going to thicken up the sauce as it when we add it to the hot wok when we're sauteing everything. So that's it. Beautiful. Give it a little taste. Tastes good to me. Maybe a little more sugar. There we go. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna let this sit, and then we get our veggies ready. We'll see you in a minute. All right. So let's get our vegetables ready. Now this isn't going to be traditional beef and broccoli. I'm adding a few other things to it only because I can. All right, so first we have some onion here. I'm gonna julienne this onion. I'm not liking that other piece. No good. All right, do it again. Just like that. I thought I had more beef than I just found out, but that's all right. We're gonna have a bunch of veggies in here. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, a little onion, maybe a little more. Maybe do half of this guy. Perfect. That looks good to me. Put that in the bowl. Next we got some baby bellas, which don't belong, but you know what? I'm using them anyway because I can. I'm just gonna slice these guys. I washed these guys and cut that hard part of the stem off. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to use all these, but okay. Using a bowl. My table's moving on me. I should have bought wheels that locked, but I didn't. Okay. Beautiful. I think that's good enough. Now we have our broccoli here. Just going to basically cut these guys off the stems. Move that aside, and just basically little florets. Now a lot of people blanch these first. Me, I'm not going to. Don't need to. Just going to get nice bite-sized pieces. If they're a little big, just cut them down like that. Okay. Good. Good. And if you have a little piece of this, say the stem here, that's still edible. Eat it. It's good for you. All right. Then got a little more broccoli. It's good. Looking beautiful. All right. Next we got some ginger here. Let me get this off the cutting board. Next we got some ginger here. So normally a lot of people scrape it with a spoon. I'm using a peeler. Seems to work easier for me. So what I'm going to do is get a plate here. Less dishes to wash. Let's get peel this thing. Now you don't need a lot of ginger, otherwise you're going to if you do use a lot, you're going to overpower it with ginger, and it won't be good at all. So We're gonna just kind of eyeball it. All right, looking good. So we're gonna basically, maybe that much. I'm gonna cut it down this way. Okay. Basically, just little. We're gonna do a fine dice on this ginger. You don't want big chunks of ginger in it. It's gonna flavor it amazing, but big chunks of ginger are not very tasty. Okay. All right. I'm going to give this guy fine dice. Just like that. A couple more times. Like that, and we'll put it in a bowl. We're going to be adding everything together. I know that's not authentic either, but you know what? Don't matter, I'm not Chinese. Now we got some garlic cloves here. We're basically going to just give these guys a nice dice. Now I don't mind big chunks of garlic in my food, so and extra garlicky is good for me. So that's it. I'm gonna give these guys a dice. You can go as fine as you want. You can do a rough chop. You can slice them with a razor blade like in Goodfellas. You can do whatever you want. But to me, that looks good. We get that in our bowl. And last, we have some green onions here. This we're going to do is going to cut the tips off. Get rid of those. And some people don't use the white. I do, because it tastes great. I'm going to flip them over, cut these dead ends off. Okay. Like that and like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to basically just cut them into just like that, nice size pieces. And these guys we're going to put these guys in last, and that's it. So that's it. So we're going to reset and get our meat ready, and we'll see you in a minute. All right, now that our vegetables are done, we're going to start on our meat. This is leftover the MSG chuck roast I did. So basically, we're just gonna set the bag here, move that aside, that aside. And basically, what we're gonna do is just kind of a little thick this one, but we're gonna kind of julienne it with our table moving so much. Kind of thin. These are a little long. Cut them in half. I think it'd be tender. I mean, it was really tender the other night. Cut these guys in half, just like that. And basically, we're gonna get the rest of these done, and then we're gonna get all these julienne cut up, and then we'll be back. All right, so we got our wok screaming hot here. So I forgot I did add sesame oil to the sauce. So we're gonna get some vegetable oil in here, and I'm not supposed to use this to use different oils, but this is what I got, so this is what I'm using. So this wok is screaming hot here, and this nonstick one sucks to clean, but oh well. That's it. So we're gonna throw everything in together, just like that. Let this go. Already smells good. We're gonna let this go for a few minutes. We're gonna add our scallions and our beef last. We don't want to cook the beef to death. I'd like to just say rare to medium rare, but it's probably not going to happen, but that's all right. So we're going to get this stuff all stirred together. I think I need a little bit more oil in here. A little bit more. I also put a little bit of sesame oil in there also. I'm using vegetable oil. They say use avocado oil, things with like a higher temperature smoking point, but this is what I got. This is what I'm using. But yeah, you're supposed to get this wok really hot so you're not basically steaming your food. So we'll let this go for a few minutes. And always, you got it non-stick, use wood, don't use metal. Or you're going to destroy your pan. You'll probably give yourself cancer or something, who knows. Alright, so let this go for a few minutes. A little push. Yeah. Looking good. So let this go for a few, and then we shall be back. Had to fix the camera there. Kind of zoom in a little. Perfect. All right, we'll see you in a few. All right, now we're going to add our meat to it. Get in there. Give it a quick toss. Looking amazing. Smelling great. Don't forget, this meat was coated in MSG. That's only going to add to the flavoring. Alright, beautiful. Looking great. Now, we're going to add our green onions. Just like that. Give it a quick toss. And then we're going to add our sauce right now. So the sauce, you want to kind of whisk it again because that cornstarch likes to settle on the bottom. That's it. And add our sauce. And you got to realize, if you don't have like a real wok burner, you're not going to get your pan as hot as the Chinese restaurants and all that. So yeah, some may steam, but still works out great. So that's it. Add the rest of our sauce. And once this comes to a boil, it's going to thicken up with that cornstarch in there. And it's going to be amazing. Already smells great. Okay. So I'm going to let this go for a minute or two. And then we're ready to plate up in about a minute. A little more beef stock in there. Why not? See, that's looking, thickening up. It's looking and smelling amazing. Give it a little taste. Oh yeah, that is great. So that's it. So we're going to let this go about, I don't know, 30, 40 more seconds. Then we're ready to plate up. We'll see you then. So let's plate this up. We're going to plate this up over some rice. And yeah, so I can't find my spoon, so we're going to just use this thing. But look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah, so that's it. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell your friends, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. A little close-up of it. A little more. Beautiful. All right, thank you again.